Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Korean Atlanta Mentorship. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I think is the easiest way to become rich in modern society. If you just understand basic economics of the law of supply and demand, the less there is of something, the more valuable it becomes, right? That's like the law of supply and demand. Like the more demand there is for something and the less supply, you can charge higher rates. Okay? So so what does that have to do with the topic of the video? Well, I've been frustrated for the vast majority of my entire life, right? And one of the reasons why I was so frustrated, it just feels like there was such a, dearth or a lack of authentic people. Because I remember meeting a lot of people where it's like they would say to me first, like, "Hey man, let's hang out and get to know each other and exchange phone numbers," and then I just like call them and hit them up, and they act like I was like super weird for calling them. And the equivalent to me of this to me is like if someone knocks on my door to do a sales presentation for like a vacuum cleaner, and then I'm sold, and then I whip out my credit card, and they act like I'm weird for whipping out my credit card, right? And then they just run away. Like what? But that's how a lot of people are these days, right? You hire a person to do a job if you're an employer. The employee acts can't even show up on time. You're a teacher. You give a little bit of homework in the test, then students can't even even if you give them the answers, they can't even pass the test. It's a crazy world that we live in, and the main issue that we have in today's society is there's such a lack of authentic people out there who say that they're going to do what they're going to say, or who do what they say that they're going to do. I'm sorry. And here's my thought about getting rich, that because there's such a lack of authentic people and there's such a demand for it, that's why I think this YouTube channel is making so much money. And when I mean so much money, it's all relative, right? So if you take a look here and we zoom up here, right? So I'm going to zoom this. Right now we have almost 2,100 subscribers. 2,100. Okay? And remember, this is a low effort YouTube channel. Low effort. I never show my face. I just talk on a mic, and I record myself with a free program called OBS. And take a look at this. We make $300 a month. We reached that $300 a month mark, even though there's no video editing and it's just me talking on a mic. And if you take a look at here, this channel's not even a year old, right? I think I posted my first video around the end of June, and then August is when I started cranking up the videos. Okay, but why is this channel making more money than someone who has 50,000 subs and is a social media expert? Because again, people are craving authenticity. Like you'll notice that the majority of my videos, and the reason I'm able to crank out so many videos, is that every time I have a huge disappointment in my life, I can remember and access that memory and then just keep cranking out videos about it. And I know that there are a lot of people struggling. And here's the thing, if you're broke, right? If you're broke, it's probably because of lack of real teachers and authentic mentors in your life. Now, here's the thing. I don't ever plan to be a direct mentor for any of you, but that's what the channel is for. But I think that's why a vast majority of people are attracted to this channel, to hear a random guy named Korean Atlanta Mentorship talk about whatever it is that I talk about, right? Like I talk about whatever's on my mind, and I don't even care if anybody like watches this channel. That was like not the point. The whole point was just for me to express myself in an authentic way. And you'll notice that a lot of the videos that I make, again, it's just frustration. Oh my goodness, this sucks. Like, why do you do it this way? Like, people blow my mind. Like, 90% of people regret buying a home. Like, it's just like really basic stuff that I feel like we should have been taught many, many moons ago, and nobody cares. And you want to know something really crazy? Every time I've brought this up to like people my age, where it's like, hey, you should teach kids like real skills so that they don't become degenerates in life. A lot of people my age oppose that. It's weird. And then now I realize why when I was a kid, I didn't learn anything real in life because the people who are in charge, aka people my age now, think it's a bad idea to actually teach real skills to kids, and then we wonder why the world's gone crazy, right? So, what is the point of this video? That I think the easiest way to get rich is just to be an authentic person. It's so easy, right? People crave authenticity because they have a lack of it. It's such a lack of it in their life. And when you're authentic, right, people can feel it. They can feel it in your voice. They can feel it that you tell the same single story over and over and over again, which is what I do. In fact, I got a complaint like recently about you just say the same thing and it took you so long to say it in 10 minutes. It was like, I sure did, because these are my stories and I just say the same thing over and over again and people listen, right? People listen. In fact, every velocity banking video that I do is almost the same thing with maybe just one little thing changed. And I'm the one making $300 a month uh, without doing anything and no editing and no team. And no other people aren't. And the reason that I'm curious to see where we are in about a month, a year from now. But I've always said this channel is kind of like cheap real estate in a good area, where people are probably looking at this and saying, "Ooh, what's this? Only 2,000 subs," and then they kind of feel weird of like clicking a channel called Korean Atlanta Mentorship and then listening to one of the videos and getting hooked and addicted, right? That's how I feel. And I know there are a lot of things in my life that have been that way too, where it's just like, ooh, what's this? This is really good. But I don't want to admit that I like it that much. But then people are watching. People are watching. Look at the view count going up. And look how much money I'm making for just a low effort video. And the reason why, again, authenticity is scarce. It is. Authenticity is totally scarce. And if you just know how to express yourself in an authentic manner, people, you can have a YouTube channel with little to no editing like I do, and people will want to listen to you. Like, this totally surprised me too. Literally thought I was just going to have like 500 subs after a year and maybe like $10 a month after I monetize. But wow, I'm blown away too, right? But that's the secret to getting rich, being authentic, especially in modern society. All right, well, this is Korean Atlanta Mentorship. Have a great day, and we will speak next time.